engineering economics, cash flow. We are going to see what is meant by cash flow. In accounting, the cash flow is the difference in amount of cash available at the beginning of the period and amount at the end of the period. It is a difference between those two things. This is called the cash flow. We are going to see the types of cash flow also in this session. It is revenue dominated cash flow and cost dominated cash flow. We are going to see in detail. Now we are going to see revenue dominated cash flow. It is while solving the problem, we are going to consider all incomes are positive and all expenditures are negative. The profit or revenue and the salvage value. Salvage value means resale value of all inflows. Income to an organization will be assigned with a positive sign, and cost outflow, it means expenditures, will be assigned with a negative sign, is called a revenue dominated cash flow. While solving the problem, we are going to use this positive and negative signs. This is the revenue dominated cash flow. And next is cost dominated cash flow. The cost outflows, expenditure, will be assigned with a positive sign, and the profit, revenue, salvage value, all inflows, income. These incomes will be assigned with a negative sign, is called a cost dominated cash flow. Here I gave the sign. It is all expenditure or positive, all incomes are negative. Now we are going to see what is meant by cash flow diagram. From this cash flow diagram, you can see whether it is a cost dominated or it is revenue dominated. You are seeing this cash flow diagram. We have the revenue R1, R2, R3, R4 up to Rn. You have the revenue. So this is called revenue dominated. You have to remember one thing. Whenever you are going to draw the arrow mark downward, the arrow mark pointing downwards, then it is said to be expenditure, outflow. Whenever you are going to draw an arrow mark upward, it is said to be inflow. It is revenue. You are going to get something. This is called revenue. So this arrow mark is pointing upwards, R1, R2, R3. So this is revenue dominated cash flow. I told you already, whenever you are going to draw this revenue dominated cash flow, you are going to use the signature. All incomes are positive and all expenditures are negative. From this cash flow diagram, you have some notations. It is capital P. Capital P is principal amount. R is a revenue. R1, R2, R3 is a revenue. S is a salvage value. Now, let us consider a company. A company is going to invest something in a machine. The first investment, its principal investment, is given as P. Next, the company is going to earn something from that machine. It is a revenue to that company, right? So it is R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6 up to Rn. At which year you are going to find it is up to Rn. Now, this is the revenue generated by that company, by that machine. Next is, here I gave a notation, it is S. S is a salvage value. The salvage value means resale value. Now that company is going to sell that machine means this is a salvage value. That amount obtained by that company is called a salvage value. That salvage is a income to that company. It is income or inflow. So we are giving that arrow mark in upward side also. So this is called revenue dominated cash flow diagram. So now I hope it is clear to you what is meant by revenue dominated cash flow diagrams. We are going to see what is meant by cost dominated cash flow diagrams. This is also similar to the previous case, but only difference is arrow mark direction. Now, I told you already, whenever you are going to draw the arrow mark upward, it is inflow, revenue. Or you are going to draw the arrow mark downwards, it is expenditure. Here, the arrow mark C1, C2, C3 up to Cn is given in downward direction, so it is expenditure. Now, we are going to see one example. A company is going to invest something, machine A. First investment in that machine by that company is principal investment. It is given by letter P. Now, C1, C2, C3, C4 up to Cn is a operation cost, or it may be the maintenance cost, or it may be labor cost. It is the cost required to operate that machine. This is the salvage value S is income to that company. So I gave that arrow mark in upward direction. If you are going to consider the expenditure, means it is cost dominated flow. If you are going to consider the revenue or income, means it is revenue dominated flow. This is a difference between cost dominated and revenue dominated cash flow diagrams. We are going to solve a problem. A project involves an initial outlay of rupees 30 lakhs and with the following transactions for the next 5 years. The salvage value at the end of the life of the project after 5 years is rupees 2 lakh. Draw the cash flow diagram and find its present worth by assuming I is equal to 15% compounded annually. We gave a data from the question itself. It is end of the year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 years. Maintenance and operating costs expenses they gave separately for 5 years, and revenue they gave 5 years. We are going to do separate cost dominated and revenue dominated cash flow diagrams. Let's solve one by one. They gave maintenance and operating expense. It is cost. It is expenditure by that company. So, we are going to solve one by one. First, we are going to draw the cost dominated cash flow diagram. So, watch carefully. They gave 5 years. So, starting from 0. In cash flow diagram, you have to start from 0. Right? We gave 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5 years I gave. Then maintenance and operating expense is an expenditure to that company. So we have to give arrow mark in downward direction. Right? First, initially a company has to invest something in that project, right? So this is given by letter P. It is principal investment. It is principal investment. I gave here letter P. They gave the interest also. It is 15% of interest. First year they have maintenance and operating cost of 2 lakh, and second year 2.5 lakh, and third year 3 lakh, fourth year also 3 lakh, fifth year 4 lakh. So these are the data they gave. The resale value of the project is 2 lakh. We gave the cash flow diagram like this. First know how to draw the cash flow diagram. This is a cash flow diagram for this given data. For better understanding, I copied that same cash flow diagram here. For continuity, we are solving using present worth method. There are 3 types of method is there. First is present worth method. Second is future worth method. Third is annual equivalent method. We are in present worth method. We are solving by present worth. This present worth is shortly called as PW. They gave interest rate of 15%. So PW of 15% is equal to 30 lakh. I told you already, for cost dominated flow, all expenditures are positive. First, they gave its principal investment is, it is an expenditure to the company. So 30 lakh is in positive. So positive means 30 lakh plus this 30 lakh plus for first year, second year, third year, fifth year. You have to solve for this because every year they have a different value. 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh, 3 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. So every year their maintenance cost is varied. You have to use this formula, 2 lakh into P bar F, 15%, 1. You can see the value of P bar F, 15%, 1 in data book. Similarly, for second year, this P bar F is the present worth with the different installments. 15% is the interest rate and 1 denotes year, first year, second year, third year. So this is the common notations. 2.5 lakh into P bar F, 15%, second year. Similarly for third year, fourth year, fifth year. Then finally that company can earn something through the salvage value. It is 2 lakh, P bar F, 15%, 5 years. It is a single payment. It is 5 years. So we are going to use 5. It is P bar F, 15%, 5. You can able to get these values in your data book. Finally, PW of 15% is rupees 38,31,175. This is the value for cost dominated cash flow diagram. We have completed first half of the problem. Second is revenue dominated cash flow. They gave revenue data also. Initial principal investment is same. Now for first year, second year, third year and fifth year, revenue generated by that company is 9 lakh, 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 12 lakh respectively, and the salvage value is 2 lakh. For first year 9 lakh. Then its percentage is equal to 15%. It is common. Now we have to solve for present worth method. I told you already, this revenue dominated cash flow diagram is having all incomes are positive, all expenditures are negative. So PW of 15%, PW stands for present worth. That present worth of 15% is equal to minus 30 lakh because they are spending money, so it is negative. So minus 30 lakh plus 9 lakh into P bar F, 15%, 1. I gave the symbol positive. It is plus 9 lakh because this 9 lakh is income to that company. So all incomes are positive. So plus 9 lakh P bar F, 15%, 1 plus similarly for 5 years. And the resale value, I mean the salvage value is also an income to that company. So 2 lakh into P bar F, 15%, 5. This P bar F, 15%, 1, 2, 3, 4, this all things can be determined in your data book. Finally, PW of 15% is equal to 7,67,160. This is a value for revenue dominated cash flow diagram. In this problem, all the installments are unequal. So please note this. If all the installments are unequal, use P bar F. It is single payment series. We are going to see another problem. Find the present worth of the following cash flow series. Assume I equal to 15% compounded annually. End of the year is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They gave data for 5 years cash flow. In general, they gave the symbol negative means it is expense. They gave the symbol positive means it is income or it is revenue. They gave the revenue data. You have to interpret this data into cash flow diagram. Cash flow is for 0th year is minus 10,000. It is investment. And for first year, they are earning money. It is income. First year 30,000. Second year also 30,000. Third year 30,000. Fourth year 30,000. Fifth year 30,000. Now we are going to find the present worth of the project. It is PW of 15% is equal to minus 10,000 because this is revenue dominated cash flow. So in revenue dominated cash flow, revenue is positive and expense is negative. In revenue dominated cash flow, expense is negative means initial investment is expenditure. So we are giving minus symbol. Minus 10,000 plus 30,000 into P bar A, 15%, 5. We gave commonly P bar A, 15%, 5 because all the installments are equal. This is the difference between this problem and the previous problem. Now the present worth of 15% is equal to 90,566 rupees. In the result, sign is positive, so this project is feasible. So this is the condition we arrived. This is we are going to see another problem. Consider the following cash flow diagram. Find the present worth using an interest rate of 15% compounded annually. They gave the cash flow diagram also. It is also in our given data. They gave for 10 years. Duration is 10 years. For first year 7,000. Second year is 7,000 plus 1,000. Third year 2,000. Plus third year 7,000 plus 2,000. Fourth year 7,000 plus 3,000. Up to the 10 years they gave. At the 10th year 7,000 plus 9,000. We are going to solve this problem. We are going to find the present worth of cash flow. Now expenditure during the first year is 7,000. Annual increase in expenditure G. It is given by letter G. Annual increase rupees 1,000. Watch carefully. They are increasing 1,000 rupees gradually. So this is a gradient series. It is coming under a gradient series. Life is 10 years. Interest rate is 15%. Compounded annually. So we are going to find the present worth. The formula is present worth of 15% equal to 7,000. For first year 7,000. So give it as common. We are going to add 1,000 because 1,000 is added per year. So 1,000 into A bar G. It is annual gradient A bar G, 15%, 10 into P bar A, 15% of 10. It is a present worth. It is P bar A, 15%, 10. So this is a formula. This is a general rule, or it is like a syntax. Now if you are going to solve this present worth of 15%, you can able to get rupees 23,979.6. So the result is the present worth of cash flow diagram is 23,979.6 rupees.